This is Tara Devlin from Tarabuster, Unapologetic Liberal Talk. Just a short video to discuss that billionaires shouldn't exist, much less space billionaires. That's at a different level of disgusting, repugnant. Now, we all remember during the Democratic debates when Bernie Sanders said billionaires shouldn't exist, and Chuck Todd very cheekily and cutely asked Michael Bloomberg this.
Bloomberg, should you exist?
I can't speak for all billionaires. All I know is I've been very lucky, made a lot of money, and I'm giving it all away to make this country better. And a good chunk of it goes to the Democratic Party as well.
Well, thank you, my lord. You're giving it away. How lucky we are, how fortunate we peons are that we have such a benevolent sovereign lord who will share and trickle some of his fulsome bounty on we lowly peasants. Well, isn't that wonderful? But that's not this thing. That's not the constitutionally limited democratic republic of by and for the people that promotes the general welfare. No, that sounds more like the system the founders rebelled against, where the rich own and run everything and everybody else awaits their rewards in heaven. And maybe you'll find a nice lord in the meantime to trickle on you, and but this is the problem. The American people don't seem to realize that billionaires are a symptom of the broken system. And that's why they shouldn't exist. Not personally Michael Bloomberg. Should Michael Bloomberg exist? I don't know. Ask his mother and father. That's beside the point. And all day on the corporate media, of course, because the corporate media is like the Vichy collaborators in the class war, that it's there to make us okay with the broken system. So all day they've been saying how government has stepped back from space exploration, so it's natural that these billionaires will step in. Well, that's not true. Government didn't just say, hey, we're stepping back here from space exploration. It happened because of budgetary considerations, because of the broken system. And when was it broken? Reagan. See, we went to the moon during a time in American history known as the Great Prosperity, where the rich paid a high marginal tax rate that prevented the development of an intergenerational aristocracy that could threaten government itself. And the American people used to know this. Of course, the president, Teddy Roosevelt, spoke about progressive taxation, how high marginal tax rates were necessary for the bloated fortune, how he put it, because of the danger they posed against government. And FDR called progressive taxation the only American value. Now, it just seems like the American dream has been transformed from you too can have a decent middle-class life to you too can be a billionaire and then go F off into space. And it's no coincidence that Jeff Bezos' rocket looks like this. I mean, I have something similar in my drawer next to my bed, but you know what I mean? That's beside the point. And then he goes flying off into space for 3 minutes to come down and tell us how wonderful it was for him. Come on. Paging Dr. Freud. The fact is, the whole thing is emblematic of how broken the system is and how much work we have to do. And it starts with educating the working class of this country into understanding that, you know, this is not normal. This is not a functioning democracy. We cannot have democracy and this kind of concentrated wealth at the same time. Of course, the billionaires are trying to reassure us that they're doing it for all mankind. just like Bloomberg is benevolently trickling upon us. They're all trickling on us. They're they're in it for us, for all mankind. Well, if that was the case, why don't they lobby the same politicians that they lobby for low to no taxes? This is the problem. Bezos pays no taxes. Amazon pays no taxes. But they could lobby their puppets and their political puppets in government, the ones that they buy because of money and politics. They could lobby. They could use their influence to demand that money is removed from politics. They could do that. Why don't they do it? Instead, they use their money to ensure that working people don't have unions. Or, for example, Amazon denied a worker pregnancy accommodations. Then she miscarried. I mean, Amazon is notorious for treating its workers like borrowed mules. And Jeff Bezos is also notorious for just being an epic dick. Treating people like dicks. Treating people like horrible person. Just a horrible human being. And I have to ask, how much longer are we going to take it? How much longer? I know when I'm watching corporate media and they're telling us how we should be how we shouldn't be alarmed at the billionaires in space because government step back and how Bezos, they're giving astronauts rides to the International Space Station because government's not doing it. Well, they're not doing it because of the fact that Bezos isn't paying his taxes. You see? It's a circle jerk of corruption, and it keeps on rolling on. That's why, guys, unapologetic liberal talk is so vital to taking it back. We have to. Nothing less than the future of democracy depends on it. We don't have big money benefactors. We are up against the system that is all aligned against us. To change it. We're in this for the American dream, which used to be you too can live a decent middle class life. Now it's you can run, you could be a selfish prick and fly off to space while Earth burns and climate change and pandemics. And how much longer are we going to take it? How much? That's what I ask. How much longer? My name is Tara Devil, and thank you for listening. Hit the subscribe and then the like and the notification bell. So when we go live, you'll be able to join us in the chat room with the amazing chat. The Tarabuster chat room is amazing. That's all I can say. It's more amazing than Jeff Bezos' giant phallic rocket, which is nothing to write home about, frankly. And, we will win. We're on the right side of history. We're on the right side of decency, dignity, and democracy. My name is Tara Devlin. We fight for the American dream. I'll see you soon.